Good morning. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. So this morning we'll be giving a read, twin flame read for the collective. I'll also be giving mini reads if anyone books in. Nobody's booked in yet. So if you want a mini read, check out that pinned comment, the comment that's pinned in the live chat. That tells you how to get one of them. I've also commented it as well in that live chat. So how's everyone doing today? Are you good? I'm pretty good. I'm a little bit sleepy. But not so bad. So let's get some cards out. Chicken Cat's doing okay. She's in with me again. She's just hiding at the moment. She's sat on top of a box. The box that I used to take her from the cage that she sleeps in at night over near the family that I actually own her. And I went and collected her first thing this morning at 6:30. But she's decided she wants to sit on that crate that I carry her in. Fair enough. Fair enough. But she's doing okay. First started falling out. But she was heavier when I was carrying her this morning. I'm like, you've put on some weight, girl. It's pretty good. She's going to clinic today. I thought she was going every day, but apparently not. She's going to clinic today, so it's pretty good. You working, Maria? Okay. Well, hello. Let's get some cards out. New moon today. So new moon, what's this bringing? Long-term stuff for sure. I don't think anything's going to happen in a hurry with these energies. But there may be slow stuff starting off. Hey, Mandy. Let's get some cards out and see. Did my nails yesterday, this peachy. It's a colour transforming one, so it's like kind of darker peach when it's cold and it's lighter peach when it's warm. And I'm into my colour change stuff at the moment. I'm also into peach at the moment, peaches and oranges. I'm going through a phase. But I did them yesterday because quite a few of the other ones had chipped and I was about to just kind of repair and just, you know, do a few of them. And I thought, no, I'll have a change. I'll do a different colour. And so I put this on. And then last night, they're glowing. They glow in the dark. So I'm like, all I can see is my fingernails. It's a bit weird, but kind of amusing. I went to the bathroom in the night. I'm like 10 glowing fingernails. My toilet's broken. It won't flush at all. It's been a pain in the ass for years, in fact. I keep on doing little fixes and it breaks again. And the last few days, it's just been filling up constantly. Like it's got a leak or something, and it just every minute or every 10 minutes, it's filling up just a little bit. Just constant noise through the night. So I switched off the water last night. I'm like, I ain't using that thing anymore. They've ordered a new one anyway, so that might arrive while we're in this, or later when I'm working. So I'm with the bucket of water method at the moment. The card that came out as the how best to deal with these energies today for the new moon reading. How did I remember that? I watched the new moon reading last night just before I published it. But I remember that this card was the how best to deal with these things. Page of Swords can be someone that is noticing you, but especially in this deck, just because of the imagery of it. There's a dandelion clock there. Isn't that about time? When you blow the dandelion clock, and however many blows you do on it is how long it's going to take something. Have I got that right? Is that how dandelion clocks work? I know buttercups work if you put them underneath your chin, and if it shines yellow underneath your chin, then you like butter. And daisies, if you pick each petal off saying loves me not, you find out whether someone loves you or not, right? Dandelion clocks, it's a timing thing. Anyway, let me know your secrets about that. In this particular deck, because it's stood on a pile of books, it's got a new vantage point The pile of books is what he's learned. And it's just a matter of time. He's got his hand on his heart there too. Never noticed that before. He's got his hand on his heart and holding a dandelion clock. It's just a matter of time. And hand on heart, I need to look up dandelion clock now. Meaning? Or how does it work? However many puffs needed to blow the filamentous sheens from the dandelion is supposed to tell the time. Oh, what time is it? The bright yellow dandelion flower. It's not, oh yeah, the flower's yellow, right? Growth, hope and healing. Greater significance comes from its unique and instantly recognisable seed head rather than the sunny flower. The seed heads are commonly picked and blown to make a wish, spreading the seeds at the same time. What does a dandelion have to do with a clock? Make a wish as the seeds float away. Some say you can tell the time. Well, I thought it was going to tell us when it's going to happen. Hey, Hayley. Only a little bit late. Only 6 minutes into it. Well, there's something about that. Hand on heart, finding out when something's going to happen. I haven't seen dandelions for a long time. I don't think we have dandelions here. You know what dandelion means? It's dent de lion in French, which means tooth of a lion. Lion's teeth. Don't know why. Don't know why though. Anyway, learning from what's gone before, hand on heart, when's something going to happen? You know, I watched a video early this morning instead of going back to sleep. I don't know what woke me up. Oh yeah, I do know what woke me up. A weird dream about AI. And it got me thinking about why am I having a dream about AI? It was pretty scary. This thing was trying to implant itself in me. It had a mind of its own. It was pretending to be dead and I could hear it. That's the thing, like the gift that I have, I could hear that it was on backup power. Everyone thought they'd smashed it, so it wasn't going to implant itself in me. It was like a chip, you know, with prongs in it. Anyway, I woke up from that dream and I was thinking, whoa, scary AI dreams, you know? What does everyone think? Did you see that video of the woman on an aeroplane who was freaking out saying that person's not real? What do you think about that? It's pretty freaky, isn't it? Is it AI or was it something else? I wonder. Anyway, then I was watching a video, and this video, well, I was listening to it. Peter Attia, doctor that I follow, but he interviewed I don't know, because there's just snippets. I've not heard the full interview, so I don't know who this guy is, but I'm just watching these little snippets of the interview. And he talks about, I don't know, meditation and relationships and stuff. Not the usual type that Peter would interview. But anyway, he was talking about men and how they're struggling to know how to make friends and how women do it so easily, right? So when women interact with someone else, we will share a bit of ourselves, right? Be vulnerable, share something that's going on. We will ask the other person questions, like show interest, and that's how we build friendships, right? There's a back and forth. And it was interesting that it was saying, like, men just kind of clueless. What do I do? You know, but men are finding themselves like lonely and by themselves, and then they're like, what do I do? How do I make friends? Do I just like go up to someone and say, will you be my friend? It's like, no, you just kind of talk to someone, you weirdos. Anyway, it got me thinking instead of sleeping. I've been on dates with guys like that. They don't show any interest in me. It's hard work. I have to do all of the conversation. It's not that they're not saying anything, but they're not saying anything much. And they don't show any interest because they're not asking me any questions. I'm offering some information about me, but it's not asked for, and they're not showing much interest. And when you ask them a question, they're pretty like, you know, not being vulnerable at all, not sharing. It's not a conversation. And anyway, it's hard work. And then at the end of it, you're like, no, I don't want to see this person again. And they're like, oh, that went great. Let's see again. It's like, no, it didn't go great. What are you talking about? It just struck me that, yeah, there is a lot of guys out there that have no idea how to converse, make friends. It's all scary. It is strange, hey? It's just strange. And I saw an ad for these like baby dolls on Facebook yesterday, and they look so real, and they're blinking and smiling and all kinds of things. It's weird. Weird. Anyway, Page of Swords. And then we've got King of Pentacles, leadership. A leader. I think we're talking about the masculine there. A leader about, stood on the antlers there. But it's involving money. It's like money has led the masculine to have some kind of particular leadership thing. It seems kind of earned and kind of not earned. Do you know what I mean? A masculine that perhaps has found leadership through knowing how to make money or something. The stag is facing one direction, the man's facing another direction. I don't think is necessarily getting where he needs to go. How can I say that? I think the universe is pointing the leadership to a certain direction and he's not getting it yet, he's not looking at it yet, or he's not got that guidance, he hasn't acknowledged that guidance yet, he's not got it yet, it's not clicked. What an interesting reading. But there is a new vantage point. The Chariot pulled in two directions, two masters I just heard. Perhaps money is a master. But there's this leadership thing as well. I feel like the divine masculine is being called to leadership. And if they've got to a certain position of leadership that suits them through the acquisition of money, they may not necessarily be paying attention to the call of the heart for the leadership that the universe wants from them. Pulled in two directions, the pull of the money or the easy thing. Yeah, the pull of ease, comfort zone, might be pulling them in the other direction. Haven't watched TV in so long, nor me. Nor me. It's weird though. It's weird what's going on at the moment. Knight of Pentacles, slow movement. Nothing's happening fast, that's for sure. The new moon's all about that. Who was it? I watched another. Oh no, I only watched one lately. It's just Gemstone Tarot. I just haven't been watching readings or anything lately apart from my own. But I watch her occasionally. I don't watch her every day anymore. New moon. She said the same thing. Nothing's happening in a hurry, but there's long-term stuff kind of going on at the moment. It's in the stars, it's in the energies. I think we're focused on the divine masculine today, by the way. Feels that way to me. Oop. Went to Muay Thai training yesterday morning and I just couldn't do CrossFit in the afternoon. I wasn't recovered. Four of Wands, building solid foundations for something. Slowly building solid foundations for something. donated some money to which I don't really have at the moment. My finances have taken a downturn in the last few months, and it's pretty scary. But I'll recover it, don't worry. But I donated anyway because I believe in this thing. These people want to make a movie about the pharmaceutical industry. First No Farm it's called, First No PH Farm. And it's a doctor, and I fully believe it anyway. They're making really interesting movies and videos about kind of counteracting the way that pharmaceuticals, especially around like heart disease and stuff like that, we know, we've got the science already that it's not what they say it is, and that these things like statins are not the right approach at all, but they're making so much money from it. It's the bestseller, it's making massive amounts of money. And so of course they don't want to change it, and they've got a lot of influence, so they don't want to change what doctors are doing, and doctors are going along with it, most of them, when it doesn't make any sense, right? And so these people are making a movie about it, and they're making videos about it, and I'm like, I need to support this, because especially with what's going on with my doctor at the moment, it's like, you need to get your LDL down, but I don't. I'm like, you need to do a test on my particle size, and you'll find out that I'm not even eating the foods that would give me those tiny LDL particles that are the only problem. There's good LDL too, which are the larger particles, and if you did that test on me, you would see that. There's nothing wrong with my blood work at all. You're just trying to fix a number. And you're trying to fix a number by giving me a statin, which will stop my body from using my lipids properly. It'll stop me from recovering from my exercise. It will stop my body from being able to use the cholesterol that it needs to use to repair my body. No way. There's no way I'm taking that. No way. And I think you'll find that most people that know about this, doctors included, won't take them either. Anyway. So I fully back them. Anyway, so I gave them a big donation to fund, because they're asking for donations to fund this film. And they sent, I think I'm going to get a credit in the movie or something like that too, you know, when they put all the names at the end. And they sent me all their back films that they did too. It's interesting. Serial killer, like cereal. Breakfast cereal is one of them, and then the Serial Killer 2, which is called something else, I don't know. Run on Fat, and the Big Fat Fix, and Extra Time movie. Don't know what that is, and then the COVID Chronicles. I haven't watched those yet. I watched 2 of them yesterday anyway. It's interesting. Interesting. Just as an aside. So someone's building foundations for something. It feels like a money thing to me. But they've been called. Oh, and here comes the High Priestess. Divine Feminine, with the superpowers of intuition, can help the Divine Masculine get on track. But is that our job to do that? Is it? 10 of Wands. Hell no, it's not. Hell no is the answer to that. 10 of Wands. Is that our burden to carry? No. So why tell us this story then? I'm glad I don't watch TV. TV would be weird. TV is weird in Thailand. I did watch it a few years ago. Mine's not even plugged in. It's just collecting dust on the side over there. But yeah, I thought it might be interesting to watch Thai TV to kind of learn the language. They have crazy serials. Is that what you call them? I want to call it a sideshow. It's not a sideshow. Serial show. What am I talking about? You know, those shows where it's just like the same story that goes on, and it's like 5 times a week or whatever. Those ones. Soap opera. And whoa, so there was so much drama in them, screaming at each other, shooting each other really a lot of the time as well. Anyway, let's get back to this reading. What shall I do the pick a card read on today? Because it's Random Wednesday. Here's your options. Get your votes in. We've got old ones. What's their secret? What are they keeping secret? Or who's coming in? Who's coming in? Let's have a look at the old ones. Destiny. Destiny. Oh, she's eating some of her food again. Missy there. Missy all the attention. Going through. What are they going through? Who cares? What are their first impressions of you? No, I'm not feeling that. What's their next move? I don't know. What's not said? Kind of similar to the secrets, really, isn't it? Your mask, their mask. Oh. What do you think? Yeah, she's eating. It is good. She's putting on a bit of weight. She needed it. The ants really like this food. It's a lot of cereal, really. She can't have high protein because of little kidneys. Anyway, she's going to the clinic today for a drip and a checkup and stuff. She loves the cat vitamins. It's in those little packets, you know, that you squeeze out. She just loves it. She comes running for that. She needs more food. So much hate in the world. Don't really notice it on this. The only time I notice is people online. I don't even look at social media much anymore at all. But yeah, people's nasty comments at me here on YouTube. It's the only time I notice just how feral people are in the world. A lot of people are really disgusting. I sometimes notice it like here. Like when I was out walking a few weeks ago when it was like the Irish time, and a guy stopped and stopped me and asked me, this is like early, 5:30 in the morning when I'm going for a walk on the beach. He was drunk and he was still out, and he said, where's the party at? I'm like, well, there might still be one place open, and I told him how to find it and stuff. And then this other dude came shuffling up behind me, catching up with me, and said, oh, did he ask you where to go? And I said, yeah, I sent him to a club that's sometimes open all night long. And he said, oh, I told him to F off. Like someone asks you a question and you tell them to F off. Great. What the F is wrong with you? It's only asking a question. What's wrong with asking a question about them anyway? And it's just like, oh, people. Crazy. Your mask, their mask. You think, Jennifer? What does everyone else think? What shall I do? What do they expect to happen what do they expect from Divine Feminine? What do they expect? Expectations. That might be a quite interesting one. Their expectations, your expectations. See how different that is. That would be interesting. Anyway, let's get on with it. 10 of Earth. Matter of time. 10 of Earth is about cycles, and it's about the passing of time. A full day. The 10 of Earth denotes a special awareness of the balance of time. There's an appropriate time and place for what you want to do. Right now, you're able to tap into the universal flow and know exactly when that time it is. Honor what you know to be true and practice patience, as you may be tempted to move ahead of time. talking about guys not being able to be friends, there was a guy, and isn't it a refreshing change when they can and when they're showing an interest? There was a guy that showed up at CrossFit on Monday. New to the island. He's only going to be here a couple of months though, because he's got one of those jobs like teachers but different, where you can have the whole summer off. So he's going to be here for a couple of months, and yeah, he was asking me all kinds of questions, like paying proper interest. It's like, wow, there's not many guys that are like that. The guys that I've been out on dates with are like that. That's why I kind of wait for them to ask first, because most of them don't, right? Most of them aren't really interested in you at all, and who you are and what's going on in your life or anything, what you've done, who you are. So there's no interest there at all. There is with him is an English guy. Anyway, probably see him this afternoon. It's a refreshing change. There's so few that are like that. Are you bringing toilet parts? He's the one that fixes my aircon, this one. Anyway, what time is it? Not time yet. Patience. Blah, blah, blah. 8 of Air is the meditation card. Meditate instead while you're waiting. Let's meditate. 8 of Air, meditation. Do not underestimate the power of the mind. The mind is key. First, calm it. Do not let it obsess. Focus it. Can I see? Focus it. So don't obsess, then focus your mind. Decide the best way to employ your mind's power and then control it. Maintain that connection to the divine and keep it on task. Ticky? You think you're going out? You can't go out. Does that mean you need a pee? I might need an intermittent break or something. She can't go out because she drinks swimming pool water, but she wants to go out. Oh my God, here we go. I'll let you watch this because it's ridiculous. She probably needs a wee or something. So she hates this, and I don't particularly like it too, but I can't have her getting away. I know, but no. Yeah, but if you're going out with this on it. On you. Oh, she growls at me so much, hey. Come on. Let's go then. Come on. Go on. We'll go out for a pee. I'll be right back. Sorry. Go on. She likes to go first. You go first then. She's reconsidered the whole going out business. Hey? You don't want that on. You ain't going out. Okay, well that didn't work, did it? Okay. You see what I mean? She doesn't like the lead, but honestly, she will die if she drinks out of the swimming pool again. I can't let her out. It will be the end of her kidneys. She gets that salt in. That's what the vet said too. She's a bit feisty, this one. She growls a lot. And she suddenly gets all of this strength once she's got the lead on her to refuse. She can pee on my rug and she keeps on peeing on my bath mat. It's alright, I'm washing them. She wants a drink. She wanted to go out and drink from the swimming pool. She She would have gone downhill and needed to go to the clinic. She did that. So yeah, it's an interesting time looking after her while she's so sick. In her end days, the battles that we have. We've got transformation next. She's going now. Transformation. Something's changing. What is changing? That's the first time she's asked to go out since she's been sick. Your mum's got an asshole cat. She's sweet, but you know, cats, they do want to do their own thing, right? They don't like to be told what to do at all. Not in the slightest. Like me. Where is it? Transformation. But she's usually happy enough, like if I'm saying let's go. She's got a face on her now, you know, she's got like cats pull faces. She's not happy. You're feeling better, aren't you? Feeling a bit better if you think you're going out there. But as soon as she drinks from the swimming pool, I reckon she'll have like 2 days left. The vet said that she only had like a week left tops when she went in there. So I think we've halted the downhill thing, but still. If something bites her, or, yeah, it's just not worth it. Transformation. Cycles. As we move through coexisting cycles, we create change and we are change. This is an interesting paradox. We exist in the middle of it as Earth exists in both nighttime and daylight. Change, movement, transformation, conscious reaction. What is the change that you're telling us about? Yeah, I think that's why we cat people. Got the free spirits and we're the same, like growling at people if they try and tell us what to do. Chicken? Yeah, she's got a scowl on her face. She's still got the lines like, You want to go out and play? And fight the cats? Drink the swimming pool? Lay down in the men's toilets? I know what she does now because I took her out on the lead. She took me to the places that she hangs out. Men's toilets. She's that kind of a cat. I don't know, I might have just about had enough of her by the time it's... No, I'll miss her. I will. But it's kind of nice this way to spend intense time with her in the last days and take care of her. The 5 of Air, timeline's changing. I was asking where the transformation is. Timelines are changing, so yes. As much as we are like wanting to get into these healthy relationships and doing the work that we need to do and learning what we need to do and putting that into practice along the way, there is this waiting for someone else to catch up that's a match to us, you know? Not one particular person, just anyone, really. Could just be anyone, you know? I think there'll be a few of them in the running. So timelines are changing. Perhaps the trajectory we thought we were on, or the person, isn't that one. It isn't that one. Timelines are changing. Mammon. Oh, how was I going to remember what this one is? I haven't remembered what it is. I need a reminder. time of accounting, that's it. Weighing out the consequences of your actions. Making decisions now that will shape your future. You see, it's that same energy that I was getting with the new moon today as well. That the decisions made now are long-term, future kind of important decisions. Making decisions now that will shape your future. There's some places we don't want to go to. Oi! I can't let her out. It's good though, it shows that she's feeling better than she was before. She didn't want to go out yesterday. Anyway. Seven of Earth. Sea creatures. Oh, you did that too with the dog. It's kind of nice, isn't it? It's kind of nice to know that it's coming and come to terms with it and kind of live these days out. Like my friends have been wanting me to do things and I'm like, I'd rather be here with her. I'll then put her in the cage when she's not got long left. No matter what, even if she's perked up today and wants to go out, she's not got long left, so. Chicken, you can't go out. Unless I follow you. Sea creatures. The Seven of Earth indicates that now's a time to move carefully and pay attention to your environment. Be extra sensitive to energetic flow. Move and experience things differently than normal. Recognize that this is a new situation and adjust your perceptions accordingly. Flow as gracefully as possible without jarring or upsetting the balance. It does help to process it, yeah. Oi! Oi! She might need a poo. I might take her out and follow her, or no, I'm going to have to grab her if she tries to run off. But I'm just thinking, yeah, she might need the toilet. Okay, wish me luck. Chicken, if you run off, you're in trouble. I'll be right back. You'll be able to hear me for a while anyway. Where are you going, Tix? Hmm? Where are you going? Hey? Go to the toilet there. Yep, right there. She's sniffing the floor. Licking the bum. Do you need the toilet, Tix? You do go back there sometimes, eh? That's a scourer, nothing to be afraid of. It's just a scourer. Your toilet's in here. Oh, look. This does look like a toilet here. Don't eat the grass, Tiki. She's eating the grass. Tix. Tiki. Come here, darling. but what we're going to do, can't. No. It's a terrible world, isn't it, eh? Let go of me. Oh, let go of me then. Ow. You kicked me. Uneventful. She was just sniffing around. Didn't go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. So the Seven of Earth. Weighing out the consequences of our actions. The Seven of Earth was what? I can't remember now. Move carefully, pay attention to your environment, flow with it. Yeah, flow with it. Flow with it. This is our advice, by the way. We've had a glimpse at what is going on with the Divine Masculine. Ouch. She scratched me. Rat bag. Just put something on that because it's just been outside. She's losing her fur. Bits on it. Oh. Let's took the top bit off. There's a little dropper on there, but it's coming off with the... So old. There it is. A little bit. Ay! Stings. There we go. You're not going out, ticks. So then we got the circle. Circle. There's the Hanged Man, creating a safe and clean environment. This is about like having boundaries, staying in our own lane, focusing on ourselves, meditation, all of that kind of thing, and going with the flow. It just feels like we're in this place of careful, like of any decisions that you make at the moment. It's going to be long-term kind of thing. Kind of stay where you are and wait. We've got Belladonna here too. The Five of Water. She's the fighter. Ticky, you can't go out. Five of Water indicates a highly dramatic situation with all parties involved feeling highly charged and restless. So you might feel restless, just like Chicken Cat. I think she's acting it out at the moment. You might feel restless, like you want to go out and get things moving. Communication is off, relationships are faltering. It will take a cool head to navigate this situation. It's not about arguments or anything like that. You just might feel restless and feel like getting things moving, but it's really not the time for that, according to this. What is it time for? Maiden of Fire. Oh, I haven't got on the right page. She lights a single candle. She gives as a gift the first spark of inspiration. So you might be inspired by something in your own life. I mean, there's definitely a divine feminine, don't focus on divine masculine at the moment kind of thing. There's something going on with the divine masculine. So many distractions today. Something going on with the divine masculine, something about leadership, perhaps something about money. They're moving very slowly to get this kind of foundational thing. Kind of, we and our intuition is for ourselves. We don't need to use it for them. We don't need to guide them, because that would be too burdensome, and they'll probably take it the wrong way anyway. Like, it would be burdensome, but also burdensome to us if we're trying to lead them or show them the way. But it's more than that. They would hold it against us if we did that. Then it would be our fault, you know? They're probably already, because they're facing the wrong way and they're being pulled in two directions, says the Chariot, they're probably already a little bit angsty. You might feel restless at the moment, but now's not the time to do anything. Chicken! Yeah, lay down there instead. Look outside, you're not going outside. Okay. You can take all of what I've just said. Good. Let's get some of these cards out. Oh. I haven't used these in a long time, but they just spoke to me then saying, pick us. 3 of them. What do you want to tell us, Missy, whatever your name is? Who's this? I can picture her in my mind. Chop wood. Chop wood, carry water, get on with the stuff, get on with your creativity, clean your house, tidy that cupboard out, paint your nails. Need to get my toes done sometimes very soon. Chop wood, carry water. What else do we need to know? Breathe. Breathe, calm down. Don't be trying to push forward. Don't be like hurrying yourself, stressing yourself, worrying yourself. That's that meditate thing. So yeah, pretty much reiterating what I've just said. Tell us why. Why? Colette Baron Reed is a name. Why? Why do you want what you want? Remember we had that message on Monday. Why do you want what you want? Why do you want what you want specifically? Find out. Because that will give you some clarity on why you're looking for what you're looking for. What is it that you want? What's your why? Why do I want a relationship? It would kind of be nice to have someone around. I spend a lot of time by myself. Sometimes, especially with like looking after chicken now, and my movement is less, you know what I mean? I'm like, I did go out to the shops yesterday, or before I collected her in the morning out of the cage, I went to training, and yeah, and then when she was in here, I went out to the shops because I needed some stuff, because yesterday is my like cooking day, preparation, food prep kind of thing. So I needed some more things for that, so I went and did that. But the whole thing of looking after her, it's making me realise, like, have I even got anyone that would do this for me? No, not really. I've got some friends, but it's like, that's different, isn't it? Who's going to take care of me if I need someone to take care of me? Nobody? It's a bit worrying. And why do I want a relationship? Nice to have someone around. It would be. Feel too much out there. It can be a little bit much, can't it? Yeah. Your procrastination's holding you back. You've been told that though. Yeah, but what do you think yourself? Let's not be having people telling us stuff and believing that. People can tell us all kinds of stuff and it's their judgment. What's our why? And because I am a homebody and because I like sleeping so much, because I'm an early bird. I really like getting up early in the morning. I function well in the mornings, not so much in the evenings. I don't want to be out there I don't want to be out there doing that. So I want to socialize, and I socialize at the gyms in the daytime. Now, most people know that socializing is in the evening, and I just can't do it. Can't do it. I'm invited to a party tomorrow night, and I'm like, no. Oh, you know that you procrastinate. So it's not just that you've been told it, you know it too. Yeah, get out and do things together, and yeah, because a lot of the time I could do more. I know I do a lot, but I could do more. Like fun things. It'd be nice to have someone to share that stuff with. She's mad. Chicken Cat is mad at me. What else? Why? It certainly makes me, it calms my nervous system down when I've got a partner, for sure. I am better when I'm in a relationship. It suits me better. But I won't just get in a relationship with anyone for that. Yeah, it calms my nervous system down. I've noticed that I sleep better when I've got a partner, for sure. Something about my post-traumatic stress disorder, and well, I'm pretty good by myself now, but I think it does make a positive difference to my nervous system. Struggle with everyday tasks. I just get the staff here to do stuff for me. You don't drink. Yeah, I don't want to drink. Hang with drunk people. I know. It's just like, I know. And like, if I do go out, I'll drink just to be able to put up with them. You know what I mean? And I don't even have the energy to stay out unless I'm drinking, because I'll be falling asleep and going back home. I don't want to do it anymore. I just don't want to do it. It'll be on this one, Tola. Hello. It'll be on this one. Still here. Yeah, so I kind of need someone that wants to stay in with me. I need someone that's on the same page, you see. Like my friends that are around my age here, the owner of the gym, they've got that. They've got partners, and they don't go out. And it's like, I need a partner now. I need a partner so that I've got a social life without going out. I don't want to go out anymore. At night. Social in the daytime would be fantastic. We need a new thing, right? We need a new, like, non-drinking daytime social thing. I call it the gym. But when my body's not up for it and I'm not working out, then I'll miss out on the social thing too. Anyway, let's get some cards out. Where's the Divine Masculine at right now? Divine Masculine. If anyone else wants a mini read, you can book in now. Do you want the minis at the end this time? The Desert. So they're feeling like bereft, out, like missing out, like something's not happening for them. The Desert. Divine Masculine. Where's Divine Masculine at right now? The Riddle. It's all very confusing to them, like their life is confusing to them, things aren't working for them, and they're trying to figure it all out. The Bardo, they're in between worlds at the moment, so it's that switchy time, you know, when the universe goes, oh, well, I'm not going to have this working for you anymore because it's time to make a change. And you're like, what the hell do you want me to do, universe? And it's pretty scary that this thing isn't working for me anymore. That kind of thing, trying to figure something out, why something isn't working anymore, I think it's about money. I mean, that when that card came out, that money shone out to me, like, and they're looking in the wrong direction. We're talking about Divine Masculines here, those that have got a purpose, you know. So the universe will be like, come on, you're not just here to be a provider and get your money together. You're supposed to be doing something beyond that, the beyond. The One. the one, the king, the judge of the forest. There we go. No. Like that, in case she tries to get out. Toilet fix time. So the one, the king, the judge, and the forest. So the one, as if like the divine masculine knowing that one specific energy, not necessarily one specific person, but one specific energy is right for them. The king, the masculine energy, that divine masculine energy, judging that but can't see the forest for the trees. Thank you, Tola. That'll come through soon. Can't see the forest for the trees, so the divine masculine is in a bit of a mess right now. But figuring it out, thinking it perhaps too much. But it's interesting that that one card came out. I think the divine masculine is hearing the calling, but perhaps not doing much about it at the moment. What about divine feminine? The maiden. Perhaps feeling ripe and ready to go. The maiden is like that young kind of an energy. A girl, feeling like a girl. Trying to have conversations yesterday about the toilet. It doesn't speak English. Trying to converse about details. It's difficult. We've got the temple and the unseen, perhaps hiding away at the moment. Divine feminines, feeling like keeping to ourselves, not out there. That didn't come through, Tara. I've not received an email about it. Usually it comes through pretty fast, I think. Hang on, I'll just check. No, it's not in the orders. Did you get an email about it, Tola, saying it had gone through? Because it doesn't look like it's gone through on my end. Unless the system's just been real slow. We've got the kiss and agape, unconditional love. So, divine feminine very much focused on romance here, but hiding away all the same. Feeling like a girl in some respects. Let's get a couple more cards out because the divine masculine had two more. So, siren, using her energy to lure them in. Strong energy. Interesting that it looks like the ruby there as well, which is the no crystal, right? The crystal that says no. Three cards for the collective that came out for you. It shows it came out from Be Healing. Ooh. Try again. Three cards for the collective that came out for you. Mystic, Eternal Child, and the Mentor. Interesting. Let's just refresh that. I've got an order in from that lady there. That's not a mini read. No, there's nothing come through. Did you click on the last bit? It didn't go through. Definitely didn't go through because it comes up in my internal system, of course, and then I get an email about it, but it's not in the internal system at all. Tola, sorry. Perhaps there's like one final step to complete of the order. One more for the Divine Feminine is the Eternal Child. There you go, Maria. The eternal child. I'm getting that from the maiden too. There's something about our inner children, okay, wanting to come out to play here. The romance, the siren, pulling that in. I know for me, because I've done so much healing on myself, I feel like I want a rerun of my life. It's like I want to have the experiences now as this calmer, more centered person that I just never was. I hate that I had to do all of that healing and that I was just so unsettled as a child and didn't get to have that childhood and that youth that other people managed to get. I want that stuff again. I want to experience these things properly instead of from that anxious state of post-traumatic stress constantly and just a mess and drinking my way through it. I want to actually experience these things. So to me, this maiden and this eternal child is like, yeah, that's what I feel like. It's like, it's my turn now. I want to have these experiences that I've never had. It's the ones that you do from your cards for the collective. Interesting. So inner child work to do. But with this siren card, agape, unconditional love, the kiss, there's a lot, even though the energy is retreating here for the divine feminine, a lot of focus on romance and experiencing those things and on what the inner child wants now. Oh, let's check PayPal, because that should show me. I almost asked you what you paid with, because that is another way that I can find out. It could just be my system being slow, you see, because sometimes systems can be like that. Oh, PayPal. No, nothing in PayPal. Didn't work. Perhaps you went to the PayPal thing, but then it didn't go through. While I'm in here, I'm just going to sort this out. No payment in PayPal, no order come through. That's why, because the payment didn't go through. It doesn't even look like an attempted payment, but it doesn't in PayPal anyway. It doesn't show attempted payments. Definitely didn't go through, Tola. If it went through, you would have received an email from my system after it. But yeah, no PayPal. Send me the PayPal number. You've got a PayPal number. It's wild. Because there's nothing in PayPal. They both wouldn't be not working, right? At the same time, surely. Okay, so we'll be doing a pick a card read later today, putting that out later today, I mean. And that, did we decide? Perhaps the expectations one. Their expectations and our expectations. Might do that. Put that out later. Today. Just kind of want to get Tola's thing sorted out before we get out of here. Computer systems are great, aren't they? Until they don't work properly. Then they're not so great. No, still nothing come through. I think that will be good. Our expectations, their expectations. I don't know whether that's going to be like specific for different people though. Do you know what I mean? For like different groups of people. I don't know. Try send it straight to PayPal. Okay, can do that if you want. You got my PayPal thing? It's Monday, I'm not here. It's paypal.me. Here. It's this. That's the link. It's my direct PayPal thing. And then type your question in here. It's Monday that I'm not here, but it's the blood work again. Yeah, I'll go to it on Monday. Yeah, I'm here on Friday, but not on Monday. I will go to it. Let them take blood from me, and we'll see. The LDL will probably be exactly the same. I've not changed any of my diet. And anyway, people with a higher LDL live longer. It's lipids that we have in our blood are good. But there's these tiny little ones that come about through inflammatory foods, which I don't even eat. I don't eat processed foods. There you go. Got it. The question is, will my husband change for the sake of our relationship and himself? Good question, Tarlan. Thank you for the order. Okay, let's get some cards out. That's all right, no worries, we'll do it this way. Tola, no, not changing, not for the relationship, and not for himself. Let's get some cards out and see. Oh, this is tricky, isn't it? When we can see like what needs to change and then someone isn't. Forgive self and travel. Does he want to go somewhere? There's this feeling of kind of digging heels in, like Chicken Cat was before. I want to do this, not that. I'm not interested in changing. I want to do this and not that, sort of thing. Chicken's looking at the door now. I don't know if he's coming back in or what. She's looking at the door because she might be able to escape. It could be fixed. Might be fixed. I'll test it later. Anyway, yeah, there's this feeling of I don't want to make the changes. There's a feeling of kind of running from it, to be honest. Take the risk and communicate. And you can hear it from him. Sometimes people just need to follow their own guidance. We can often see, the thing is, when we can see what needs to change, it's from our perspective, right? And it's not necessarily what's right for the other person. We can see that like something would be fixed or whatever, but it might not be the direction that they want to go in until they figure that out themselves. It needs to come from within. Change always needs to come from within. And so I've got this feeling like they're going to communicate with you that they want to go off and do something else instead. It's not altogether bad. It's just finding their way. Do you know what I mean? It's like people don't change until they've reached their rock bottom. And even if it's already your rock bottom, because you're like, this needs to change, it's not necessarily their rock bottom yet. And trying to push them to their rock bottom doesn't work. They need to get there themselves. There needs to be a desire from within him to make those changes, and that's certainly not there, which is why you've got to know. There's a pull to do something now, and you're going to hear about it, I think, soon. Whether he's going to come to the same conclusion as you in that long term, I don't know. I'll just get one of these cards. Yeah, it's very much unknown. There's the Page of Pentacles out here, this dragonfly. Dragonflies can signify like guidance coming to us, spiritual guidance. But it's early stages with a page. I was asking about long term when I pulled this card out. Too early to say, but his guidance, which is different than your guidance, is there. Perhaps trust, Tola, trust his guidance. We'll see him through and will lead him to what's best for him, so that he's got the internal drive to make the changes that are right for him. Make sense? I hope so. Could have been the website or the bank, I don't know. Sometimes these things, they just don't work. We're not in thingy, are we? Mercury retrograde. Can't even say it, so perhaps we are. I don't think we are though. Anyway, these things sometimes just don't work anyway. That's what I've got for us all. Let's do this all over again on Friday. And yeah, any minis booked in from now on will be done on Friday's show. So let's reconvene then. If anyone wants to join our Facebook group, you're very welcome to. I'll just get a link for it now. This one. It does. You knew that was the answer. You just needed to hear it. Yeah, I know. It's tricky, isn't it? Especially when we're like, we can see what's best for someone, but they're not seeing it themselves. It often means that they've got more steps. We can only see what's best for them because we've been through those steps ourselves, but they haven't, and they need to go through it themselves and find that whenever we try and push someone into something, it just doesn't work out well at all. We need a good reason to do it. And unfortunately, that usually comes from a rock bottom, so, and it's hard to watch people go through that. But we have to. So release control, Tola, if you can. Thanks everyone for coming. Let's do this all over again in 2 days' time. And don't forget to click like and leave comments on my videos and all of that kind of stuff, and subscribe to my channel. And I was thinking of changing the name of my other channel from Hey Claire, because it's just kind of, I don't know, to Self-Care Claire. What do you think about that? Self-Care Claire. Self-Care Claire. I do need like kind of what it's about in the name. It's meant to be better to do that of the channel. You're welcome, Tola. So tell me what you think about that. Have a good one, everybody. Let's do this all over again in 2 days' time, and I'll see you then. Bye.